Finally, Ben has come back to the big movie show. This would work better if we were at like an arena with like 10,000 people like The Rock, but you get the feeling. So I'm back. It's back, and it's Big Ben, and I'm back hosting Big Ben's movie show. Thanks for sticking with us for 2 weeks while my buddies filled in. But I'm back. I was in Florida. It was lovely. And now we're back to the show. All right. This week's show, my guest is my little sister, Tina Weddell. You didn't want me to call you little sister, did you?
That's okay.
That's okay. It's my sister of non-specific age.
Just a sister, I guess you could say. Yeah.
My sister Tina. So Tina is co-hosting with me this week. Tina, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing, Ben?
Good. I'm doing well too. So we saw 2 movies this week. We saw Dirty Grandpa and we saw The Boy, which was scary.
It was
okay.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it in a second. Let's go ahead and start with the clip from Dirty Grandpa. We'll start that one first.
Don't understand why you have to drive down to Florida. We just had the funeral.
Your grandmother and I were there at this time every year.
It just seems like we're cutting it a little close with the rehearsal brunch on Friday. I'm just freaking out.
I know.
Can you take my car, sweetie? I need the SUV for the wine.
Now let's get in that giant labia you drove up in and get out of here.
Hey!
We're heading to Daytona. So you guys want to tag along for a bit, maybe? Party some babies into us?
Oh, we're not going to Daytona. Bam, are you kidding me right now? Grandma's funeral was yesterday.
She told me on her deathbed, you get back out there again.
Hey, Grandpa.
Did he just call you Grandpa?
What the
Want to be a lamb and get that for me? Did you ever go on spring break?
No. Hey, you know 1 in 3 of these girls has herpes, even if you can't see it.
Whoops, that never usually happens.
Really, it happens to me all the time.
Daytona Beach!
You're in Daytona Beach?
We're just driving through.
Jason!
She's not right for you. If you marry her, you're going to be sleepwalking through the rest of your life. The way I see it, this is our last stand.
Get off my motor.
Party till you're pregnant!
This is crack.
I just smoke crack?
Yeah, but just like a lot. I just smoke crack! Man, it's on time. In the street like
I don't even know how much I appreciate you doing this for me.
Just get naked. That's the best way to sleep.
Oh my God.
I want you to tear open my bra like it's a social security check. Now fumble around and pretend like you're trying to find your glasses.
I found them.
I can see.
The greatest gift a grandson can give his grandfather is a hot college girl who wants to have unprotected sex with him before he dies.
Most grandpas just want toffee or socks.
All right, well, that was Dirty Grandpa, the trailer there. Tina, what did you think of the movie?
You know what? Overall, I thought it was an excellent movie. Very funny to see Robert De Niro play a role that was so out of his usual stoic element.
Yeah.
I thought that was wonderful.
Yeah, no, he's a lot more usually kind of confined, refined, a little more kept inside.
Yeah.
And in this one, he lets it all hang out.
Lets it all hang out.
And here's the crazy thing. So as many nutty and gross and crazy things that happen in that trailer, there's more.
Oh, so much more.
So much more.
It's ridiculous.
And I also noticed the trailer got cleaned up a little bit.
Yes.
There's a couple scenes in there that when you go see them in the real movie, they are dirtier than what you just saw. Specifically, that scene at the end with Aubrey Plaza rolling around with Robert De Niro. She's wearing less than the trailer lets you think she is. So you're welcome for that.
Yeah, she's a naughty girl.
She's a naughty girl. She's so funny in this.
Yes.
She's great. She carries a bunch of the movie. The other thing too that I thought was really great, Zac Efron is really great in this. I've seen him in a couple things now after High School Musical. 17 again is the other one that I really liked, and then the other one that he did, Neighbors, was the other one, kind of like this, one of these R-rated raunchy comedies.
Yep.
And it was very good. But more than anything, he's really growing into leading man category, even though he still kind of looks like a boy.
Oh, he's maturing so much.
Yeah.
One of the movies I saw, and I thought was a breakout role for him was, I was saying earlier,
telling me
the Paperboy.
The Paperboy. Okay.
And he just became like a man actor, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Not that little boy anymore. He actually showed his true potential as an actor, I believe.
Excellent. That's awesome. The other thing that I noticed too is that he has his shirt off through almost most of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And that is twofold. One, because he's Zac Efron and he can. If I could, I would too.
Oh, yes.
And then two, he's got a very hairy chest.
He is,
And
yeah.
I believe that shows off the, look, I'm not in High School Musical anymore.
No,
hair.
he's a man.
There's hair, there's growth.
Yes.
Puberty has happened.
Yes.
So I gotta say, I can see down the line him getting like a superhero movie or something like. I mean,
yeah.
he's got the build for it. He's got the look for it. I'm surprised he hasn't tried an action movie. Is Paperboy? That sounded more like a drama.
That's more of a drama.
Yeah.
No, but I can definitely see him playing an action role for
Yeah.
sure. Very much so.
Yeah, he could definitely do it down the road. But yeah, he's great in this. The other people that are in this, and there's actually a scene that we think is probably missing. We're hoping to see it on the DVD extras when those come out. Adam Pally from, his sitcom. I'm blanking on the name of it now. Recently, he was on the Mindy Project on Hulu. He's a very funny guy. He's got a small part in this as Zac Efron's cousin.
Oh, yes.
And he's really funny. He's great. Really carries a lot of the comedic stuff in the first bit of the film. At the end, though, he seems to have gotten in some kind of accident while Zac Efron's been away, and it's not explained.
No, both of his legs have been broken. Or no, one leg.
One leg has been broken. He's also got a large bruise over his eye.
Over the eye.
And then you find out that that some other stuff happened while he was gone, and we're hoping that there is a hidden Adam Pally sex scene where he gets very injured.
Yes.
I'd love to see that when those come out on the DVD
We're hoping
extras.
that's a deleted
yeah,
scene.
that would be really fun. The other thing was this, so you actually had to leave right before the end. You had a dog emergency.
I was not able to finish it. I had a dog emergency. He was sick, so I had to leave.
You had to leave. What is the name of your dog, by the way?
The name of my dog, my little man, is Jean Ralphio.
John Ralphio from Parks and Rec.
Yes.
That is a wonderful name for a dog.
That's the name.
Excellent. So I just wanted to include the name of the dog. So the interesting thing, though, about the ending is that this one tried for a heartwarming ending. They really wanted it to seem like, yeah, we did a bunch of gross, nasty stuff for 90 minutes, but now we want to wrap it up with like the father and the son connecting again, and it's wonderful, and we hug, and it didn't happen. It aimed for it. It didn't quite hit it, because De Niro's character probably needed some kind of redemption, and he never really got it. It didn't seem like he wanted to have it. The dad, played by Dermot Mulroney, not Joshua McDermott. I got him straight. I know which one's which. Dermot Mulroney plays the dad, because this is, De Niro's the grandfather, Efron's the grandson, Dermot Mulroney is the dad, and initially he and De Niro are estranged and separated.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
And by the end of it, they do come together, but not in a way that really cinches the whole. No. This is a satisfying thing. It's really more of a, yes, this is an ending because it had to end, but really you just came for all the dirty jokes and the boobs.
Now, do you think they did that for a realistic purpose?
They did it because they wanted it to seem like it wasn't just a gross out fest.
Oh, okay.
I mean, and you'll see it in a lot of American Pie tries to do it. All the American Pie movies try to have, it's like, raunch, right. And then heartwarming happy ending. And they all try to do it. And some of them make it, most of them don't.
Yeah.
It's all comedies have to. It's the curse of the comedy.
Yep.
Is that at some point the laughter has to stop and we all have to be real and hug each other.
Yep.
This one, they tried it. It didn't really work. It was yeah.
It was mainly for the laughs.
Luckily, though, they ended it on that great little tumble at the end there that you saw with Aubrey Plaza and Robert De Niro.
She was a great addition to that movie.
She's awesome.
She was wonderful.
She seems to be really good at picking roles, because this one, kind of like Parks and Rec, lets her get to be really out there. I mean, just picture the most up for it girl you've ever met in your life, and just crank that up to 11.
Yep.
Okay, because this is
just letting loose all over.
She's just like, the lines that she has in the trailer are the tamest lines she has in the whole movie.
She's got some dirty lines that you cover your ears. You're like, my goodness.
Yeah. Even though she's somebody that, like, as you're looking at her, she's like, I would like to hear you say that because, hey, and then she says, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
It got really real there. It got real
went all out. She went all out. And I applaud her for it. She did an excellent job.
It definitely makes the movie a lot better. So, All right, so that is Dirty Grandpa. Definitely go see it.
Yep.
It's January. It's middle of late January. That's the best movie of the year so far for me.
Really is.
I mean, technically, The Revenant came out this year, and The Revenant's better. But in terms of movies that I've seen, which are basically the 3 movies that came out this week, this is the best movie of the year. So there you go. Go see Dirty Grandpa.
Thank you, Zac Efron and Robert De
Thank
Niro.
you, Zac Efron. Next one up is The Boy, the horror film.
Oh, boy.
With the creepy doll.
It wasn't that creepy, honestly. He is just a
like
wuss
dolls.
when it comes to scary movies.
I am. Let's
Whereas
go ahead and take a look at the
Yeah.
clip real quick, and you can judge for yourself if you're scared or not.
Judge away.
We've had a number of potential nannies come through already. Do you think you can manage?
Of course.
I'm Malcolm.
Hi.
I'm the grocery boy. Well, grocery man.
Lead the way.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Hilscher. And this is our son, Brahms. Music gives him so much joy.
Brahms is not like other children. It is very important that you follow these rules. Be good to him and he'll be good to you.
No offense, Brahms, but you kind of creep me out. Brahms,
You okay?
I needed someone else to see it.
To see what?
If you leave him alone, then I'll give you a sign.
This is like some kind of magic trick, right?
It's not a trick. Tell me about the real Brahms.
He was downright strange. A little girl from town used to come out here to play with Brahms. They found her body in the woods. By the time the police arrived, the place was up in flames. Brahms didn't make it out.
Hello?
No one's been out there for years.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you, Brahms?
It's not safe in his house.
You don't understand what's happening. He's alive.
You will be good to him, won't you?
So the trailer really, I was excited for this movie. I was.
So was I, very much.
It looked really creepy.
It looks good.
The doll, I hate dolls. So those are creepy.
Yep.
The idea that there's a couple that treats the doll like it's their kid, that's really creepy.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many layers of creepy goodness. Sadly, and I'm gonna go ahead and spoil this movie. So if you want to go see this, and you shouldn't, it's kind of crap.
It's a letdown.
Yeah. Don't see it because, dun dun dun, there is no ghost. It's a guy.
It's just a serial killer guy.
Yeah,
It's not paranormal at all.
It's not paranormal at all.
just-
There's a guy in the wall.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the walls, and he's moving the little doll around, and he's moving stuff around. Yeah. And basically you find out that it is the boy. The boy was a real boy. He died, and then the doll showed up. The doll is just there. I don't even know why the doll is there.
Yeah, it's just acting as like a front, basically.
A front, which really you don't need to have that. I mean,
No.
so apparently the actual boy is still alive,
Yep.
wearing a little doll mask, by the way, and he lives in an area in the back of the house, and it seems like they hid him to cover up the fact that he murdered a little girl.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
he was a really weird, like, strange boy as
Yeah.
a child. And
Really weird kid. He murdered somebody as a kid, so to cover it up, they hide him in the attic, and they make him wear a doll mask, because he did get burnt.
he did. He
Um,
got burnt in
But
a
then again,
fire.
I don't know why we'd have the doll. I would just tell everybody my son died, and then he just stays in the closet. And I guess maybe to like make it seem like, oh, why do you need all that food or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. It wasn't scary. It was just a letdown. I'm sorry. It just really was.
It was a big letdown. I mean, honestly, the reveal comes at the end of the movie, and when it happens, it should be this big, oh my gosh moment, and instead it's like, oh, it feels like a cop out. It felt
Yeah, I felt like
they
I
were building up
wasted
to
my
this
money.
big, like spiritual craziness and the
That's what
ghost
we're all
of the
waiting
boy,
for.
and then a dude.
It's just some guy, a guy you can kill.
It's some hipster in his 30s who hasn't
Yeah.
shaved his neck beard.
Yeah.
Shows up and starts trying to kill everybody.
I'm pretty sure he was wearing a deep V-neck.
Yeah, it was just dumb.
Yeah.
And he still talks with the little British boy voice.
Yeah, he
Come
had
out to play.
He had a room that was just full of all different stuff from the girl who was
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
him.
just creeping on the girl.
Yeah,
including
it just
including on the floor, lots of tissues.
Yeah,
Gross.
it was disgusting.
It was gross. So don't see The Boy.
Skip it.
Big letdown. Skip
There's
that
plenty
one.
other scary movies coming out this year that look even better.
Lights Out's coming out next week. We're going to show you a quick, like not a trailer, but the short film that's based off at the end of this show. That's going to be a great one. Definitely stick around and watch that.
Yes.
Yeah, there's other scarier stuff. The Forest I heard was better. Go check that out if you want. But The Boy was weak. So sorry, Maggie from Walking Dead.
Sorry.
Your little side project was not good.
Next time.
Don't know what to tell you. Keep doing Walking Dead though. That's good stuff.
Yes.
So.
Keep doing that.
All right. So that is our 2 movies for this week. We did have another movie that I watched called The Fifth Wave. That review is going to be on the web. So look for Big Ben's Movie Show on YouTube, and you can watch it there, or you can check me out on Facebook and like the page. All the videos show up there too. So, all right. Moving on now. It's time for Suck Not Suck. Here we go. Tina, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to climb into the world of Suck Not Suckage?
Suck not suck. Let's do this.
Okay, here we go. So for Suck Not Suck, what this is, and I'm going to go ahead and re-explain for our viewers, because I've been gone for a couple weeks and the other guys didn't totally do it, is that I'm going to give you 5 bits of movie news.
Okay.
Okay, 5 bits of movie news. And then just on that news alone, you're going to tell me whether or not that movie's going to suck.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Do this.
First off, they are doing a continuation, not a reboot, not a sequel, a continuation of Labyrinth.
Labyrinth, really?
Which, now to be fair, they had been planning this before Bowie died.
Okay,
So
well,
this
I
isn't
can
like
see that.
Bowie died, Labyrinth. They're not doing that.
Yeah.
It's more it's something they had in the works. Bowie was not going to be in it.
Okay.
So they're going to kind of redo Labyrinth. Initially, they called it a reboot, which everyone got really upset with because that just means doing the movie again, but with new people. But now they're saying it's a continuation.
Okay.
So would a sequel, which is basically what a continuation is, of Labyrinth, is that going to suck or not suck?
Ooh. Well, I mean, I hate to say this. I mean, I know there are a lot of Labyrinth fans out there, but I am not a huge Labyrinth fan. I'm sorry. So for me personally,
You're the key demo, by the way, for Labyrinth fans. You got to know that.
I'm sorry, but I just never was a fan. Ever since I saw that crotch scene with the Muppets trying to go grab it, I could not finish the movie. I am sorry, but I think it's going to suck. For me,
Yeah.
anyways, I know there's a ton of you out there that
Yeah.
might think it's going to be amazing, but I am not a huge Labyrinth fan.
It's not going to be amazing. First off, I'm just going to say this. The first one sucks, okay? Having been the boyfriend and the friend zone guy who had to sit there and watch this movie with several young ladies, I'm going to tell you right now, this movie sucks, okay? It is a bad movie with bad music. Jim Henson should feel sad about doing this movie. It's dumb. It's crap. So a continuation of it is going to continue to suck. That's what that means.
Seriously, do something else. Do a Katherine Heigl movie. I don't know. But
that really is something else. Anything else? Do a Katherine Heigl movie again. Let her be in a movie. I don't know. Anything. Make another Jai Courtney action film. Keep trying to make that work.
He is very sexy, okay? He could play anything and I'd watch it.
Really? So you're the one.
He is a hot
You're
Australian
the one.
man.
You're the one that's making this happen.
Love you, Jai Courtney.
Okay. All right. Next up, this is going to be a little bit more serious here. They have made a movie about theater shootings, specifically going after the shooting. That's kind of it. There's a theater shooting in Inglourious Basterds.
Really?
But this is more about the more recent ones in Denver when The Dark Knight came out, and then several other ones that have gone around the country, where people are showing up in movie theaters, and these are these mass shootings that they're a real problem, and they're happening more and more in theaters.
Yep.
Our own mother is scared of going to the theater because of these.
She does not like to go to the movies anymore.
She doesn't like to go to the movies anymore, and her reasoning for it is she's worried she'll be shot. We've tried to explain to her that we don't live in a big enough town for that to happen, but she's still scared of it.
Yeah, even our drive-by shootings, not
Yeah,
that cool.
we don't have shootings. There's been you can count them on both hands in this town ever. So it's slow.
It's just silly.
Murder is slow here. But here's what I'm wondering. Is this something that we really need to see a movie of? So let me just ask you the flat-out question: is a movie about theater shootings gonna suck?
A full-blown movie, maybe a documentary might be better.
Very good point. A documentary
Yeah.
might be able to handle the subject matter
Yeah.
with a little more class, a little more tact.
Yeah.
Instead of just
a movie about it.
Because if you make a movie about it, the danger is that you sensationalize the whole thing
Yep.
and make more killers.
Yeah.
Now there's more people out there like, oh, that movie, the dark theater movie, I'm going to go do that. You don't want to give these guys ideas.
And at least with documentaries, they're trying to find the truth behind the
Yeah.
shootings. That's what they'd be doing.
They'd find
but-
more of the reason for it. Yeah, it's. I think this is just not a great idea to do as a movie. I agree with Tina. Some kind of documentary, something that can give it the gravitas it needs. This is a serious issue, and we don't need to sensationalize it. We definitely don't need to make money on it.
No.
We don't need to make it
You
seem
want to
entertaining.
raise awareness for it. You want to
Exactly.
get people interested
Yeah.
to find out more about it.
Yeah. Find out what we can do to stop it. So there's that. All right, next up on the list, XXX, not porn, but
Darn,
the movie.
I was so hoping.
The movie series XXX, starring Vin Diesel initially, and then Ice Cube in the
Ice Cube
sequel.
in the second.
So they're making a third one with
Really?
Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's coming back to be in it.
Okay.
And this is the big news: Ice Cube possibly is coming back for the third one.
Really? They're
So
gonna
you would
team
have
up.
both agents XXX in the same movie.
Wow. Now will it be friends or enemies?
Friends,
Friends?
I would assume.
I don't know. Someone could be a rogue agent.
Here's the thing: those two guys are usually guys where they have like a wisecracking sidekick.
Yeah.
Now, who's between Ice Cube and Vin Diesel? Who's the wisecracking sidekick?
I gotta go with Cube.
I would too. I think
Cube.
Cube's probably a little funnier.
Cube's the best.
He helped make Friday, so he's probably funny.
Right? And Friday's a
Vin Diesel.
classic.
Yeah. So XXX 3, suck not suck.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with a little bit of both. It's both going to be good and it's both going to suck.
I can see where you're going with there.
Yeah.
I think it will not suck at what it tries to be, which is going to be an action fest.
Yeah, just
and
action
it's gonna
everywhere.
Be Fast and the Furious ride along.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that sounds fine. That sounds like a great
and that's
idea.
what it'll be good at.
And it'll be good at that, and that'll be
Yes.
fine. I don't think we're going to get any Shakespeare. We're not going to get any real character growth. We're going to get a whole lot of extreme sports and blowing stuff
Extreme
up.
sports, you're gonna get maybe a bromance moment,
Yep.
that's what you're gonna get.
I believe some fist bumping will occur in that movie.
Who
I think
knows?
that's the kind of thing we might see in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
probably-
a manly hug.
Maybe a bro hug, yeah. But yeah, so that's that. All right, next one on the list, we go to Marvel and we go to Thor 3.
Ooh. I love my Marvel movies, I really do.
Okay, so Thor 3. So this one's being made. This is called Thor Ragnarok. This one's coming here in a couple years.
Okay. So we
yeah.
gotta wait. Okay.
So it's not this year, but I believe next year. And so a couple things here. Hulk is definitely going to be in the movie.
Great.
Hulk and Thor are not going to be in Civil War, the new one that's coming out in May.
Okay.
So they're both being held back for this one. And from what we hear, what we're hearing about the movie is it's going to be funnier.
Okay.
So the thing they've noticed with the Thor movie so far is they don't have the same tone as the rest of the Marvel
They
movies.
do seem to be a bit more serious. They do.
Yes. So the first one tried to be a little jokey, but didn't really do a good job of it.
No.
But none of them have been like Iron Man, like Avengers, where it's
Iron Man is just in of itself just
Yeah,
amazingly funny.
it's a
Robert
really
Downey
good-
Jr.
it's a
came
fun
back
movie.
and just did an amazing job.
And Mark Ruffalo playing Hulk has said that he feels it'll be close to the Roadshow movies that used to be done by Bob Hope
Okay.
and Bing Crosby.
I like that.
And I don't think there's going to be a song, but I'm hoping.
Oh my
Please let there
goodness.
be a song
Yes.
with Hulk and Thor.
That would be lovely.
And I'm off to the road to Asgardia.
Yeah.
No, that will be wonderful. So please make that happen. I don't think it will, but there you go. So Thor 3, suck not suck.
That will not suck.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll do well.
I agree. I don't think it'll suck either. Last one on the list, new Conan movie. Arnold just gave an update about it. There you go.
Ooh.
Arnold is coming back to Conan.
Yay!
They went away. That's
the
not,
original.
Not that Conan.
Not the ginger.
No, not the ginger Conan. So Arnold is coming back. Jason Momoa was Conan in the last one. Did you see that one?
I did.
Okay. I thought it was okay, not great.
Well, it will never be like the original, but I think he did a good job for trying to.
He did a good job, and he's awesome.
Yeah.
And now he's Aquaman.
He is such a great actor.
Yeah. So he's great, but and it sounds like they might have him and Arnold in it, doing a story called Legend of Conan, where Conan will pass down his legacy to the new Conan, who will be Jason, who will then take over and be king. Which sounds
cool.
awesome. I would love it. So I'm going to say not suck.
Oh, definitely not suck.
No, not suck.
I'll
That
be
sounds
like
awesome.
first, second in line to see that. My goodness.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
Oh yes.
All right, so we've come to an end. That's the end of Suck Not Suck. That's this week's show. If you have questions with the show, issues, you want to be a guest host, you want to sit in this chair, email me, let me know. Email address for us is bigbms@zoho.com. Twitter is @big_BMS. Hit me up. I take on all attempters, all people who want to try to be a guest host. I'd love to have you. I'd love to try you out.
Hack this.
All right, so next we're going to be looking at 3 movies. Number 1, Kung Fu Panda, which is a kids movie, and that means the return of the kid correspondent, Cassie. She's going to be back to review Kung Fu Panda 3.
Lovely Cassie.
My daughter, her niece. Cassie's great. She might bring her puppy. We'll see. All right, and then the other thing that we're doing, the other 2 movies we're doing is The Finest Hours, about the great Coast Guard rescue, starring Chris Pine.
That's a story.
And the other one is going to be a horror film called Lights Out, which is a really cool story here. This started as a short film. It's 2 minutes, 42 seconds long, I think. And they won an award at a festival, and then a studio fronted him the money. He's going to make the whole movie, and it's done and it's made. Comes out next week, so we're going to be seeing all that. My guest host for those 2 movies will be Germ Leather, a stand-up comedian here in Chico. So until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Enjoy this short film of Lights Out. We're going to play it for you right now, give you a taste for next week.
Have a good night.